Hello, Sebastian Craft here, and welcome back to episode number 3 of Cherry Vanilla Survival. So in the last episode, we worked on the last part of the episode. We worked on the cactus farm. I got a couple layers done in that episode, and I've added a couple more here. If you can look, if I can press the right buttons, here we go. I don't know if I'm going to add any more after that. This is producing a bit. The main main holdback on production is just not in this area very much now. All I'm building here, but I'm just gonna hop down here. We've created about, I think, about half a stack of cactus so far. Not quite half a stack, and I've probably only been here for about 20, at most 20 minutes. So we'll probably produce at least a stack and a half probably per hour, I'd imagine. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to spawn because there's a few things I want to be doing to get this episode started. And we're back at spawn here. First thing I want to do is, as you may notice, I have 30 levels, so I'm gonna go enchant this book. See what we get, because I'll probably end up applying it to a new pickaxe because this one's on its way out. Anyways, power 3. Well, I might as well take it. Ooh, we'll get efficiency 3 on it. Oh, that's good. Okay. We'll put that on a pickaxe. Because at this point, bows are not a big deal, and I guess that's just one I picked up from a skeleton. Anyways, and then the next thing I want to do here is make a map. Because there's no map at the spawn here. So I thought I would set it up. This is a nice little map. I'm gonna make it 4 by 4. I mean, a little bit more letter than that, but so what I'm gonna do right here on camera is set up the background for the map. I'm going to set it up right here. So I'm gonna move this person's flower to here, and then we're going to make ourselves a little map. So first, I've got some dark oak wood here. So what I'm gonna do is probably needs to be 4 by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to have the edges here. That 1, 2, 3, 4 over, and we have one like here. I'm just going to get this torch to place. We're going to make the bottom layer here. Not planks. We're gonna make it dark oak planks here. Actually, I just have 4. That's perfect. Like so. I'm gonna go up and make this top here. 2, 3. That's 2 layers. 3 layers now, and 4 layers. This is actually surprisingly big. I'm gonna take our logs here. That, and then we're going to finish up by doing this, and let's see what it looks like. It's kind of simple, but it might serve its purpose. I think I probably should try to make it duplicate these a bit more. So we're gonna need some more of these dark oak leaves. So I'm gonna go and make some. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. We're gonna try to make it duplicate these as much as possible. So I'm gonna grab some shears and get some leaves, and I'll be right back. And there it is, all done here. I just pretty much just matched the styles of this here, so it all looks pretty much the same like that and that. It's not exactly, but it'll do. And now I just have to go and make some item frame. That's not gonna. We need a couple more pieces of leather than that. We need 16, I believe, for 4 by 4. Where's the crafting table? I'm looking for a crafting table. Here's a crafting table. We're going to make some more sticks. Some crafting here. Let's make some more sticks. We need quite a lot of sticks, probably, actually. So we're gonna, make some item frames with the maps in, obviously. Let's get started. 3. Private item frame, that's a good idea. So I'm just going to west into this. And turn it into things. We need to, go find a few more cows here. 8. Perfect. 4 more. We're gonna need 2 more pieces of leather. Exactly. So I'm just gonna check if there's any here in the cow farm quickly. Nope, there is not. So now I have to go find some cows to kill. I see a cow and a skeleton. Go away. Oh, good. He gave us 2 letter. So let's head back to spawn here and add those 2 maps. Humdy. And then, yeah, we're just gonna have to rock around and then whatever I call it, instalize all the maps. Which could take a little while. I think I have enough sugarcane. I think I would have a stack of sugarcane. If not, there's some in the farm. Where am I going? This is where I'm going. To the crafting table. 2 more. Perfect. And now, we can finish this up. And all I need to do is grab the sugarcane I have lying around, and let's make some paper. That's probably an overly large amount of paper considering it's what's... Oh, you need an ink sac for a map, right? I don't know how to craft a map. It's bad. I'm gonna look it up quickly. Okay, so I just looked it up. It's actually a compass you need to put in the middle of the paper. Anyways, let's make ourselves a few compasses here. So let's do it the proper way. Come on, you can do it. Okay, never mind. We have some compasses. Do they stack? Oh, they do stack. Okay. That's good. Should be able to make 16 of them. Ooh, I'm just running out of iron. Oh, how about that? Exactly 16. Okay, and let's just make ourselves. Hopefully, have enough paper. We're not actually not have enough paper here. Nope, we're not even have close enough paper. Let's take a place to start. So yeah, let's get started writing all these. I'm going to first do the middle one right here. Here it is on spawn, and that's gonna go not in the middle because there's no middle of 4x4. Shoot. Okay. Well, it's gonna go here. Okay. Then let's do. Then all we gotta do is. Okay. We gotta make one, and then one right ahead of us, and then all around us. Anyways, I'm gonna start making these, and I'll be back when I have at least some of them done. Here's a couple in. It's looking good. For all the other ones. And we are half done. That looks pretty cool, actually. That is pretty impressive. Now let's do the other half. And there it is, in all of its glory. The map is done. The map. There's not a whole lot of bases you can see. There's something there. I think it's the tower that's in space. My base is right there. Obviously, there's spawn. These must be lava lakes. I don't know if it's kind of a bug or something at one point. I think it's red. But there it is. And then it's a lot of forest, actually. And there's a swamp here. That's about it. Anyways, I'm gonna get set up for the rest of the projects we're gonna do in this episode. And we'll meet up in a bit. And we're back over at my house here. Anyways, for the next thing we want to do, I want to, instead of going right into making big projects like our base or some other big build like that, I'm gonna try to next few episodes focus on smaller things to provide us with more resources. So today we're gonna really start with farming. I'm gonna take advantage, instead of building this over at the Mesa biome, I'm gonna build it here because we are within, I believe, spawn chunks. So things will be running all the time, so we'll make use of that for our growth related farms, plants, and things like that. Anyways, what I want to do to start with is a stacked farm to plant potatoes, carrots, and wheat. I think that's it. All the sort of harvestable things. So each layer is going to have. You're going to stand in the. You're going to come up through a ladder. You're going to stand in the middle of it, and then you're going to have a square around it that you can just a square around it like this that you can with the soil in it, and you can just big enough that you can plant the whole thing while standing in the middle. Then we're gonna have an auto harvesting system, so we'll water a bucket, and then we're just gonna take that. I'm gonna stack it up. Like that kind of. I want to go for the look a bit of one of the parking garages in big cities have that kind of look, that sort of stacked parking garage look. It's gonna be the farmer garage kind of thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go and design one in creative with you. So we're gonna hop over there. And we're back, and I've done quite a lot of experimenting here. This is what kind of I was thinking of, except square, but I noticed that obviously, this is that would be a plantable area from one spot is not a square. So yeah, this is the area you could plant from, theoretically, from one spot, like that. But there's not really any way of getting the water to flow over the whole thing, and then even if you could get it by making multiple water sources, first of all, it would just end up flowing down the middle there a lot, which would just be annoying, and there's no way to like distribute the items back. And even if you wanted to skip the whole water thing, if you're standing here in the middle, even say on this block, if you break one of these, well, I guess you can't see it, but the items are stay there. They're not going to come to you. You have to get closer to them. So they won't. An item there won't. If I drop an item right there, it's not. I'm not going to pick it up from here. There's no way. I have to come way over here, to pick it up. So yeah. So that idea didn't work. So, and as you can see, it's a mess there. Makes sure everything. And here's the thing. Obviously, this is just made of the dirt because I had that in my hardware. So this is actually the functionality thing. I think I'm going to end up going with this. It's a tree planter, and I'm going to obviously increase the lengths of it going this way quite a lot. Probably about 3 times that much, and then we'll stack them on top of each other again. So essentially, you have hoppers here. You can plant it. I found that even though you could theoretically plant 4 ahead of you like this from this block here, so 5 blocks ahead, it was just a pain, and you had to end up always walking like this. I'm gonna leave that, and then when you have all your when you have all the stuff grown, you can simply flip the lever, and you can either pick up the items or they'll go into the hopper, which then we can run back. And you just do it again. I guess you should be using a button for that, like so. And there you go. And then you can easily replant it without too much hassle, like that. And then so it's nice and fast. For some reason that one. There we go. And then when I have the water hidden, I'm going to have the water hidden underneath the dispensers here, even though they aren't. I think the water's here right now, somewhere. It's somewhere. And then you have the dispensers hooked up, and then we'll have this long, and then we'll have it stacked on top of each other. So we'll probably have 1 layer for each thing. So we'll have, or maybe 2 for wheat. So a couple for wheat, maybe a couple of layers each. So we have it like I'm not sure why this is. This is 5 blocks, so I'll probably have it 15 blocks wide up. And then all I have to do is figure out what materials I'm going to use for it. I'm probably going to use stone bricks, if I had to guess. It's probably the best. Stone bricks and either dark oak wood or spruce wood, some kind of combination of wood. So that kind of style there. Just sort of stone bricks and things. And then we'll probably have this passageway. Let's probably have it relatively wide, and we'll just at one end say here you have your ladder going down top, nice and simple. I think it'll look pretty reasonable, and it'll take a fair bit of resources actually, and it's a lot of dispensers because then you need a bow for each. So we're probably not going to be able to do very much right now, but we can try at least to get a few started. I guess we don't need to have a dispenser for each. Can we do this? We don't have to have a dispenser. Possibly for each thing here. We can have one like this. Yeah, that doesn't. Oh, it does kind of work because if I put blocks here, all the stuff will follow. So we only need like 1 every so often, and then that will work. So we don't need quite that many dispensers. But anyways, I'm gonna go and get some resources together on the server and get started building and figure out what the template is and build out 1 layer, and then we'll check back with you. Okay, so I thought when I was over here at the desert, because there's a dark oak biome to the desert, I'm gonna go see how much yield the cactus farm has. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start a timer right now. Nothing in the chest, and then we're going to go cut down trees for a while and see how much cactus it produces in, say, half an hour or whatever, however long I decide to cut trees for. So I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, and it's been about 10 minutes right now. This is how much what I got managed to collect. Almost 8 stacks, which is gonna give us a good starting amount for the farms. And then let's go and see how many cactus we produced here. For our time, 18. So what we have to do is multiply that by 6 to get the amount per hour. And that equals to about, it comes out to be about 1.5 stacks, or about just over 100 cactus per hour, which I think is pretty good yield, I would say. So once we get it, sadly it's not in the spawn chunk, so we're not really going to get it going anywhere, not get it, having it running that often. But anyways, we almost have a whole stack now, that's just probably half an hour worth of me being here. Anyways, I think it's pretty effective, pretty good project. Anyways, back to getting some resources for this thing. So now I have to just go get some cobblestone up and get some other stuff going and then get started building on that. And here we are, we have at least the functional part of the first layer done. Just the hoppers up here, we gotta, oh, I just forgot, we need to put a button there. Other than that, we are pretty much ready for our first test. We got a chest here to get the results in, hoppers, water, dispensers with spider buckets, and then all I need to do is go and make a button. Yes, some stone. You can't do that, can you? No, it's stone. Like so. And then you take this, and you take that, and you get 3 buttons. Okay. We'll stick that right there. And we're going to plant our stuff here, just so that we have a test. It's pretty nice and simple to plant. You just walk along here, plant this, and it's going to use about just a little more than a half stack of seeds. Here we go. So we started with 2. Now we actually it's a little. Okay. Then what we do is when it would be done, all the stuff is going to grow. You hit like that, and we repeater for the last ones because obviously the redstone didn't get that. Other than that, all the seeds should have flowed eventually down to this chest. Wait for them to come through, and we should have about half a stack of seeds. Perfect. There we go. So I'm just going to go and make myself a repeater here, and then we'll give it a test. And we have some repeaters here. We're just going to install them. So these 2 work. So I'm going to need one probably here, and one should go. No delay. And then what I'm going to do is plant the seeds again. What am I doing here? Like so. Anyways, let's see how it goes. So we should end up with some seeds in here. None of them landed on the half slabs. I didn't ever pick up any of them, so I get hit it again, and it should. Them should be almost a stack of seeds in there. And I believe that is a success, actually. That turned out pretty well. So yeah, now I should design some more aesthetics for this. Probably get this beautified up a little bit, and then we will figure out how to add an airline to it. And here we are. We have I try that again. And here we are. I have at least most of the aesthetics kind of mostly figured out here. I actually feel a really cool lighting system. I just put torches underneath the half slabs, and it looks really cool. It's like some kind of, it's very mystic. Like there's not really a light source anywhere. Anyways, I think it looks really good. It keeps it lit up. Keeps them all from spawning. I have some torches here. I have this dark oak wood, and I'm using the new carved stone bricks as the top here, which is really nice. Wood here, and then what we're gonna do, and then we have the chest, the result of the items, then the ladder going up to the next level here. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the ceiling, which I'm really not quite sure yet what I'm gonna do about with it. But yeah, we're gonna make the ceiling right on this level like this. Something, and then we'll use this as the floor, so we'll build on top of that. So it'll actually be a double layer, so we'll have the stone brick for the passageway, say like this on top, so that we can put actually no, that is what I planned for if we were going to put glowstone in the ceiling, which I scrapped that idea because I found the torches. So yeah, this is going to be the ceiling, and we'll have the floor on top of it. We'll have the ceiling, yeah, on this level here, just like that. I'm not exactly sure. I might use dark oak wood, some combination of something or other. Actually, we'll probably just use stone bricks at the top of the ceiling here, and then we'll probably use stone bricks for the whole thing. Actually, it kind of balances out because there's a fair bit of wood here already. I find that when you have too much wood in one place, you really don't want to have too much. You're better off using stone bricks because they work a lot better in larger amounts. Which is anyways. So yeah, I'm just gonna build the ceiling, and then we'll have another layer on top of it. I don't think I'm gonna start running on iron really quick though, because this is a lot of hoppers and wood too. I've gone through probably like a couple stacks of raw oak logs already, and a few stacks of smooth stone to make the stone bricks. So it's definitely resource heavy, but it'll work well in the end, and we should get a pretty good harvest as you can see. It's nice. And then also, that's sort of the next plan after I get this done, or at least I get I'm probably building another layer, and I'll just finish it off and wait until I have more resources, and move on to something else. But I'm probably also gonna make a road here. I have some designs I made in Creative a while back for like a 5-ish wide road. It's gonna run right up here to connect up with this, and it's gonna run back that way to probably back to spawn actually. Maybe we'll make a nice little bridge or something over there. Probably run that back to spawn, and then we're gonna have more farms off this direction here. Plans are probably sugarcane and melon. Obviously, sugarcanes, melons, and pumpkins, obviously fully automatic, which is nice because they'll run 24/7. I want to say it's 24/7. I'm not 100% sure if spawn chunks are loaded when there's nobody on the server, or is it just when there's somebody on the server? It doesn't matter. Anyways, we'll probably get that started on this episode as well. And also, I want to build a small mob spawner, not a too big a one. Just the very simple sort of not 9x9, but the ones that the much smaller sort of what am I making here? Making a anyways, yeah, the much sort of smaller ones that just the water streams going down in the middle and spawning platforms. Nothing too fancy, just so that I can have a sort of small but constant flow of mob drops coming in, and also probably make in the future probably end up making a large mob farm at the mesa. I just don't want to build that here because of the lag and everybody being because it's spawn chunks, and it's not. And then the server doesn't allow sky bases or any sky builds within this close to spawn, so I can't really build anything up in the sky, which is obviously the most ideal situation. And also I have to go caving around here, and that would be more complicated. Anyway, so I'm gonna get started on the roof for this, and then the next layer, and I'll check back with you, and then we can start the edit farms. Just a quick update here. I have the ceiling in. I actually decided to go with dark oak wood planks over top of the stone brick passageway, and I made it out of the wall here. Some stuff. The stone bricks over the stone bricks over here. I have some stairs, which I can add a nice little bit of detail here. It's not going to be the nicest building in the world. It's functional though. And then what I'm going to have to do though, since we do have to place dirt, and I didn't want a dirt ceiling, we're actually going to have to make this up one level. So we're going to have the cobblestone passageway like on this level here. Anyways, I'm going to go and make another level, and I'll be back in a bit.
And here we go. We have another layer done on this farm thing. I don't know what you want to call it. See, that's growing, and we can go up here. Pretty much hasn't changed. I've added these to keep the mobs from walking in on us. And then we have another one up here. I haven't actually quite finished. I still got to add the dispensers up here, but I don't quite have enough string yet, so I'm going to add those later. Anyways, the next project we're going to do here, I thought we were going to do I thought what I was going to do for a while, a pumpkin / melon farm combo probably over here, but I didn't really find any good designs I like that much, and I have to put some more time into it and probably gather some more resources up because I don't really have enough now for some of the more advanced designs. So I'll get that ready between episodes, and we'll probably do that next episode or something like that. But for now, I want to do something a bit more building-like, because I'm not the kind of person I'm not a particularly technical Minecrafter. I try to do more building stuff. I always wanted to build a nice road to spawn, so we're going to do that. I'm actually going to grab, what do I want to do? I want to grab something I can mark out the road with. Probably granite would probably be good, because I'm probably not going to use it. I don't really like granite. I like andesite. I don't mind dorite in certain situations, but granite, granite. I really don't like out of the new materials. Anyway, so we're going to mark this out. We're probably going to go, yeah. So, over here, pretty much like so. We're gonna go across, and then we're gonna turn, I'm gonna head this way, like that. Pretty much to spawn, so it's gonna be a pretty straight road. I made a pretty good design a while ago in the creative, just sort of anticipating for the server reset that I wanted to make some kind of path. So it is mainly spruce wood and with dark oak kind of stars in the pond, and then we'll have stone bricks on the sides with fences on top of them. It's gonna take a lot of resources because I believe it's 5 wide if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty nasty. Takes a lot of resources. Anyways, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna build a little section of that over beside the base and show you what it looks like. Okay, yeah, so I've made some progress on the path. Here I've just laid out where it's gonna go. I decided to do a little underground passage right under this hill to get to spawn, just over there. So that should be nice and interesting to do. And then you're gonna go this, and I've laid out the edges. So there's gonna be 5 wide wood in the middle, and then the edges with the spruce fences like this over top of the mobs out, etc. And put torches on. So this is where it's gonna go. As you can see there, and then I've made a little section because it's gonna be a while. It's gonna probably take quite a lot of resources. So I made a little section here of what it's gonna look like. So it's spruce wood, it's the little dark oak wood stars things, whatever you want to call it, and we're just gonna continue that onwards. And then yeah, and then we're probably gonna ditch this building eventually, make way so this thing will run all the way up here. And then we'll move this. We're gonna move the main storage over to the Mesa biome base, and then make a smaller storage room either here or maybe on that island over there or something. For the way more. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going on this for a while, and then I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, and that's that part done. Now just to put the path in. And here it is, all finished, or pretty much. Got it all dug out, got the thing in here. I have all the fences and stuff, and I have put these little structures around the fence gates so you can see where they are, so you can get through here. Nicely, and it runs all the way over here, with the fences along all the sides, add stairs in, etc. And it runs all the way into our little base area here, which this looks really horrible now because this all kind of matches style-wise, and then this is crappy looking thing. Anyways, that's all the time I have for today, unfortunately. Sorry about the really short episode. The next episode is going to be like a killer one. We're going to have really big projects to do. One of our first really big projects in the Mesa biome. Anyways, I'm out. Bye.